All right, let's just jump right in. The universe is absolutely packed with incredible things, right? You've got your black holes, your colliding galaxies, but today we're talking about something that, according to the rulebook we wrote for the cosmos, shouldn't even be there. We're talking about a single star that basically breaks everything we thought we knew.
And, scientists don't just throw the word impossible around. That's not a word they use lightly. They work in theories, in probabilities. So for them to look at something and say, nope, that's just impossible, you know you're dealing with something seriously special, something that completely shatters the mold.
So what is this thing? What is this stellar mystery? Let's get a proper introduction. Its official name is SMSJ031300. Yeah, I know, it sounds less like a star and more like your Wi-Fi password, but what you need to know is that this thing is ancient. I mean, truly mind-bogglingly ancient. It was born not long after the Big Bang itself, making it one of the very first stars we've ever found.
And this is where the story gets really weird, because its age, well, that's the very reason it shouldn't exist anymore. So let's unpack why its very presence in the sky is a massive cosmic puzzle.
Okay, so here's the kicker. Based on everything we understand about how the first stars in the universe are supposed to behave, this star should have gone supernova and exploded more than 13 billion years ago. Our laws of physics are pretty clear on that. Its time was up, long, long ago. And yet, there it is, just still shining. The universe clearly had other ideas.
So to really get why this is so nuts, you have to know the standard story for a first-generation star. It goes like this. They form from the super-pure original gas of the early universe. This makes them grow into absolute monsters, huge, blue giants, and they live fast and die young. They just burn through their fuel like crazy and are basically guaranteed to go out in a massive explosion. That was the rule, period.
So how in the universe did this one star cheat death? How did it dodge its explosive destiny? Well, the clue isn't about where it is, it's about what it's made of. Or actually what it's not made of.
And that really is the big question, isn't it? What's its secret? What makes this one star, SMSJ 031300, so completely different from all its siblings? And boom, here's your answer. On the left, you've got stars like our Sun. They're basically cosmic recyclers, made from the ashes of older stars, so they're full of what astronomers call metals. Heavier stuff like iron and carbon. But then you look on the right at our impossible star, it is shockingly pure. It has almost none of those heavy elements at all.
And when I say low, I mean look at this. The difference is just staggering. Its metal content isn't just a little low. It's the lowest we have ever seen in any star. It's so primitive, it's like a pure, untouched sample of what the universe was made of right at the beginning.
And that right there is the key. Its recipe is just hydrogen, helium, and a whole lot of what you could call cosmic spite. Because it didn't have all those heavy metals, it never ballooned into one of those massive fuel-guzzling giants. Instead, it was smaller. It just sipped its fuel. Really, really slowly. And that's how it stretched its life from just a few million years to over 13.6 billion years. And it's still going.
So what's the big deal? Well, finding this star is way more than just a cool gotcha for physicists. It completely changes how we think about the early universe. This thing isn't just an oddball, it's a living fossil.
You can kind of think of it as the universe's first boomer. It's an ancient being that was there for the dawn of everything. It saw the first galaxies start to spin up, and somehow it's managed to hang around to tell the tale. It's a survivor from a time we thought was completely lost.
And that's why it matters so much. This star is a time capsule. When we look at its light, it's like we're getting a postcard sent directly from the baby universe. It gives us a perfect, pristine look at the ingredients that built everything we see around us today. It's a window right into our own cosmic origins.
Finding something like this is just a great reminder that the universe is always way weirder and more amazing than we imagine. Every single time we think we've got the rules figured out, a discovery like this one comes along to show us a massive exception. It really proves our map of the cosmos still has a whole lot of blank spaces.
Which really just leaves you wondering, right? This one star broke what we thought was a fundamental rule of how stars work. So you have to ask, what else is out there that we think is impossible right now? What other cosmic laws are just waiting for the right discovery to come along and shatter them completely?